Like, I invented the term crunk music. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Nobody has said I only.
Yeah. We wasn't saying crunk music, no, for sure. No.
Do y'all even? Because I've never heard y'all say we crunk artists.
Lil Jon and DJ Paul of 3 6 Mafia finally had a sit down to actually talk about who started Crunk. If y'all not aware, Lil Jon went on the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne asked Lil Jon, who started Crunk in the South? This is what he said.
To me, I would think 3 6 Mafia are probably the
so that's another argument going around. It's an argument that says Memphis started Crunk. Here's what I will say. We in Atlanta, you couldn't be in Atlanta in the 90s and not be listening to 8 Ball MJG. Mm-hmm. You couldn't be riding around not listening to Master P. Mm-hmm. Master P changed the landscape of the South. Yeah. Period.
So Lil Jon actually wanted to credit Master P, not directly, but Master P did have a big influence on the South when he first came out. But Lil Jon, it was just wild to me that Lil Jon did not credit 3 6 Mafia at all about Crunk. And the whole internet was in an uproar about this conversation because in the South, that has been a discussion for a long time. And then on Instagram, DJ Paul actually responded to everybody that had something to say about who started Crunk.
I done woke now, niggas. Y'all done got me out of bed on some bullshit on who started Crunk. You know who started Crunk? God started Crunk. God damn it, Jesus. But you know who he used to deliver the message? 3 6 Mafia. I'm a huge Outkast fan. I look at Andre 3000 as God of all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I know all of their lyrics. I know lyrics to Outkast songs that didn't even have lyrics, just a beat. You know what I'm saying? But in one particular song, he said a lyric that says, we grew up on booty shake, we didn't know no other thing. That right there should tell you enough. More on this story after my caffeine kick in. Let me make me some black.
So today, Lil Jon and DJ Paul actually discussed on live about the whole big debate about who started Crunk.
Yo.
There he is.
How you doing, man?
Nigga, we got the internet on fire right now.
Yeah, I know it. It's crazy. this thing going on for 100 years, though.
I know, nigga. Like, this shit hit TMZ. You know, TMZ put a story up about this shit.
Really?
Yes, TMZ got
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. So, I just want to get you so me and you can talk in front of the whole goddamn world and they can understand what the fuck really going on and hear full context. Because I think people are, like my Breakfast Club interview, Memphis niggas is crazy. I'm going to just say that. Memphis niggas is crazy.
They is.
They on the internet going fucking crazy. They missed a lot of...
Oh yeah, Memphis crazy.
Yeah, I know. They missed a lot of the context of what I was saying. So I'm going to start, in case you didn't see the whole interview, they asked me how did Crunk, like the origins of Crunk or some shit like that.
Yeah, I saw that part.
But I started when I think I had maybe talked before this about bass music. I said Atlanta was all about bass. And here's what I was trying to say in the whole, my definition. I was trying to let people know where the origins of the energy of what helped to change the culture in the city to develop into what turned into Crunk.
And just by me watching that, that's what I got out of it. I didn't really think he gave anybody credit on that interview as far as Crunk wise. I get what Lil Jon was saying, that he was saying that Atlanta was influenced by a lot of sound, and that's how Atlanta came about. But I get what he was saying, exactly what he said here.
So it started with bass music, as we know, and all I was saying, I didn't never say Master P started crunk. I said Master P basically changed the fucking energy of the South. Because when Master P came, I was DJing, remember the 559 in Atlanta?
Yeah, of course.
I used to DJ at the 559. It was all bass music. And I remember when Master P came out, when that Bout It hit, it was no more bass music. It killed bass music. It was done. And all I was trying to say was that was when, from my recollection of Atlanta, because I don't live in Memphis, because that's what Memphis niggas is coming at me for. They was like, oh, we've been crunks and this came out and this. I was like, I'm thinking, I wasn't in Memphis, nigga. We didn't know Memphis records like that. We weren't really.
I mean,
in the
y'all knew Memphis records. Y'all knew Memphis records.
In the club.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm not talking about niggas in the cars. Let's talk about what ran the culture of the nightclubs.
All right.
And I want to add this to everybody on the internet. If you wasn't 21 in the 90s, you can't get in this conversation.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the whole thing started from kids.
Right, because we know what it is. We've been friends for 25 something years.
Yeah.
I always pay homage to 3-6 motherfucking Mafia. And the first motherfuckers I say is
he have paid homage to 3-6 Mafia. A lot of his music, especially on Crunk Juice, he paid homage to Player Fly and Gangsta Boo on that album. So you can't say Lil Jon haven't even supported 3-6 Mafia. He done worked with him a lot of times.
Ballin' G, who was the godfathers in Atlanta.
Yep, all the OGs in Atlanta always show love to Memphis and always talked about that. You know, like always talked about, like, you know, from Killer Mike, you know, I can Big Boy from Outkast, I can go for days. Niggas always like, man, you know, 3-6 Mafia, that Crunk, they always, you know, gave us our credit, but you know, it was like the kids didn't know it. You know, I get it.
Right.
I get it.
That's why we have to get on and talk about it. And
but this is what people not realizing. You know, a lot of people confused because they saying, you know, who created Crunk, this and that. And I was telling people, it's not even about the word crunk.
Right.
Memphis is not claiming that we was the first people to use crunk. We never used that. The overall, what the conversation was about is the style of music.
Right.
Like Jazzy Face said on the Evolution of Hip Hop, the directional music, like hit a motherfucker, tear the club up, do this, do that. The music that hypnotized minds and made you destroy some shit.
Yeah.
That's what 3-6 Mafia came up with. Can we agree on that?
I give you that. And I'm gonna give you
that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about crunk. Like, we wasn't the first people to say the word crunk. We were saying get buck. We were saying buck.
That's what I said on the Breakfast Club. I said Memphis was get buck. And I even gave y'all further credit because I can't put y'all in that. Y'all have y'all own distinct shit. I was like, because he was like, well, what do you call 3-6? I was like, they distinct. They are in their own lane from what they created.
He did say that. But I will say that about a lot of southern regions. That's just like Memphis got their own sound. Atlanta got their own sound. Houston, chopped and screwed, they got their own sound. Even Miami, they got their own sound. It just, the South has a lot of flavors.
And to even give further more context to what you saying, I was talking about, like I'm talking about the clubs, right? The influence of the nightclubs, like I said, in Atlanta, Master P changed the energy. Right? And then at the same time, we was like, we can go back to like lay it down. Niggas was tearing the club up to lay it down, and shit like that. And then when 3-6 Mafia, that's also what I was saying. When Tear the Club Up '97, that's when I remember really getting on 3-6. When it hit a motherfucker come out, it was around that time too.
97.
Yeah. See, that's when Atlanta got, for me, I remember, that's when we really was like, oh shit, these niggas is fucking crazy. And
Yeah,
it changed the energy also and made people want to make music like that. Cause you had the club. That's what people have to understand. When you own the club, you influence everybody else.
Yeah. So to speak on that, I get what you're saying now, because you're looking at it as the aspect of you DJing in the clubs.
Yes.
But you got some other people like Killer Mike or whatever that speak on niggas in Atlanta in the streets. So the difference, well, I see what you're going with it. The difference is in the streets, the Atlanta niggas heard all of the old 3-6 Mafia cassette tapes. Yeah. Like Tear the Club Up from 93, 94, when it was Just Paul and Lord Infamous, when it was a song about me talking about a situation I had got into it with. You know, it wasn't even about a club. It was about a fight. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. But, you know, like, so niggas in the streets of Atlanta heard that. Right. Now, what you talking about is when they got on vinyl, where you could play it in the club, when Herb and
y'all took over.
And y'all took over Street and everybody started playing it on the radio.
And when y'all was in Atlanta every month doing shows, because y'all was that fucking turned up. You had the streets, you had the club. Because crunk music, that's what everybody got to understand. Crunk music is club fucking music. It's music for the club.
Yeah.
I made my song Who You With in 1996. The reason we made that song is because we were getting crunk to everybody else. Master P, it was of course Ball and G, because that all of their albums came out and they was fucking going crazy. We weren't getting crunk to nothing, no Atlanta niggas. So we wanted to make a song for Atlanta niggas to get crunk. That came out. We recorded in 95. That makes a lot of sense. Out in 96, and it broke Freaknik in 1996. Yeah. And that's how we created, that's how we started. It was just rowdy club music. It wasn't hitting the motherfucker yet. Right. We wasn't pushing this shit. We wasn't starting riots yet, like y'all.
It wasn't fight music.
Yeah.
It was party music.
That came later from influences from y'all.
Yeah.
It was just rowdy club music.
Yeah.
So
it makes a lot of sense. I'm glad
we can have this talk and let niggas know from both of our perspectives, and that niggas understand. I was speaking on Atlanta from what I know, and like you said, you get it now from the club. I was in the 559 DJ.
Yeah. I remember when you DJ'd at 559. I've been to 559 a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you DJ'd that.
So, and I can't believe niggas was like, oh, he ain't showing Memphis love. I'm like, nigga, I literally shot it out.
Yeah. What confused people? Yeah, what confused people, even myself, you know, before we had this talk, is when you said that we didn't hear about it till 97. And that was what everybody was talking about in the comments. They was like, no, it came out in 94 and it came out before this and before about it or whatever. And see, that's what would have fixed everything. Right. Obviously, it was a lot to think about. You wasn't thinking like that.
Right.
You know, who would be? But if you would have said like, it didn't hit in the club to 97, people would have understood. Cause I thought like, of course, because it was on cassette tapes. Right. Me and Juicy was the only niggas I know that was DJing from cassette tapes, because that's what our music was on. So in Memphis, we was DJing from cassette tapes.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Wow.
It was crazy. I had a tape deck and a turntable. So, you know, because we had to play our music. So unlike you guys was waiting for what was on wax. But, you know, we was playing most of our own stuff in the clubs. And so we had to play it from cassette decks.
So let's go back, because I seen a lot of people talking about who we invented the word crunk. Like, we don't know who invented the word crunk. Memphis
No, don't
was
nobody
saying
know
the
that.
word crunk. Atlanta niggas was saying the word crunk. As long as I remember, I can remember Atlanta niggas been saying the word crunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably the same for you in Memphis.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. We didn't say crunk a lot in Memphis. Like I said, we said buck. Now,
Right.
maybe buck came from crunk. Who knows? It's the same shit at the end of the day.
Right.
But no, that's way before any one of ours, before me or
right.
you was even squirted out.
Right.
You know,
right.
that word go back. Nobody can sit up and claim the creation of a word. None of
Right.
us created those words.
Right.
So all we can talk, like I said, at the end of the day, it was just about the style
Yeah.
of the music.
And let's talk about that. People want to say, "Oh, you stole from Memphis." I don't make beats like DJ Paul or Juicy. My
Yeah, no, you don't.
shit ain't never sounded like y'all ever.
Yeah, you don't. You don't.
It
Yeah.
ain't
That's
never.
true.
And we fucking appreciate each other's shit. I'm a
Yeah,
fan
yeah.
of your production. And congratulations on your fucking Grammys too, nigga.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
I seen you grinding in the I think it was pandemic, me and you were talking, you sent me beats and shit, and I seen you just getting back on that fucking beat hustle and you fucking kicking motherfucking ass, bro. You don't
Hey, look. Speaking of, look who I won the Grammy with.
Killer Mike. ATL.
Niggas.
ATL and Memphis, cousins.
Man, shout out Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Cousins, Atlanta and my boy from LA, but you know, Atlanta and Memphis niggas. But I mean, you know, we should have been winning Grammys together, man.
Right.
You know, like Atlanta and Memphis, you know, Atlanta and Memphis always was so much alike, but they didn't do enough stuff together.
Yeah.
They didn't do enough stuff together. Like I can't think of Memphis and Atlanta stuff together, period, outside of stuff that you and I and you know I did with other people in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But
I did a lot with Ball and G. They was on damn near all my albums.
well, yeah, I know that. I'm just
And
talking
one
about
of my
outside of us back in the day. Like
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that goes on really now. I don't know,
Yeah. But I guess wasn't Pooh Shiesty from Memphis?
yeah, of course,
So that's Gucci Mane.
yeah.
So, but yeah, damn.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, niggas weren't even doing it like we was all doing it, huh?
No, it's a different time, but you know, like hopefully it's probably more of that going on in the underground we don't even know about.
Yeah. So one more thing I want to talk about is people say, who invented crunk music? Like, I invented the term crunk music. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Nobody has said I only.
Yeah, we wasn't saying crunk music, no, for sure. No.
Do y'all even? Cause I've never heard y'all say we crunk artists.
No, we're not crunk artists. We don't consider ourselves crunk artists. Yeah, well, I'm gonna give the crunk to you all day. Like I'm gonna give the crunk. Look, as far as like saying crunk music, but now like we said earlier, the style of the directional
Influence.
the influence of the
DJ Paul
fight
said it.
music.
Yes, that's
and,
y'all.
That's us.
Y'all did it first.
Yeah, for sure.
I give P a little bit because they had like, you don't want to go to war with a soldier, and that when that fucking bout it came on, niggas was getting their head knocked the fuck off.
Yeah, no, for sure. Now, it's been a lot of songs. We could go for days where it's been songs where motherfuckers done got hurt in the club from.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, Onyx got songs that did that. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about like in the South, the directional told a motherfucker to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that to y'all.
I mean, we could go back to fucking Little Richard probably got somebody killed in the club.
You touching that white woman?
Yeah, like the dude that said the devil got in him when he was playing the blues music. I mean, like blues definitely not got a lot of motherfuckers hurt in the club.
Yeah.
Blues, whoo. Blues probably was the first, and rock obviously.
Right.
But rap.
Yeah, I give it to y'all. Y'all created Southern fight music is all. That's just y'all got the crown for that. Y'all got the crown for that. But
For sure.
I look at y'all. Yeah, y'all are like godfathers, and y'all like my big brothers in the music shit. Even though we're all the same age, but y'all was doing it so much longer before. I just did it because I wanted to make some shit for Atlanta niggas to get turned up to. That's how I stumbled on it. My first song I ever recorded as an artist was that song "Who You With." And what's crazy about the bass music is Player Poncho is the reason me and the East Side Boys even met, and Player Poncho was a bass artist. He was in a group called A-Town Players that did bass. And then he went to So Def, and we signed his song, a bass song of his on So Def, and that's how me and the East Side Boys used to hang out, because they was with Player Poncho all the time. So that just came out of that. So that's more backstory for everybody out there. But that is, y'all hearing it from Paul.
Yeah, it is.
And John. This is my brother right there.
My brother, man. My brother.
Niggas, man.
Love you too, bro. You already know.
I was listening to, I went and pulled up, we did Move Bitch before Ludacris. And it was you, Lola, Infamous, Juicy, Young Bloods, and me and East Side Boys. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that's the one that we got the plaque for?
Did we get a do y'all get a plaque for that?
I got a plaque for one of y'all albums where you got that flag on your back.
Oh yeah, it must have been on that. It was probably on that album. Yeah, but I did it I put it on my independent album first. So it was my We Still Crunk album we did, and then that TBT picked me up, and I put some of the songs from that album on the TBT album. So yeah.
Yeah, it probably was that. Yeah, I still got that plaque on the wall.
That is.
Family. Yeah. Family, man. Family.
So I'm gonna put this out there for everybody here too. Mm-hmm. I want 3 6 Mafia and Lil Jon to do some kind of Crunk Kings of the South, Crunk Kings, or some fucking kind of tour, and bring along some of the acts that, you know, like Young Bloods and even Yin Yang.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Kind of talked about it briefly, but I'll put it out there in case somebody want to come, because it's time to bring this energy shit back. Nobody makes music like we did, and like it's not the same.
Yeah, it's time, bro. It's time. Like your guy called me about it, and man, you know, we ready, man. And it needs to happen next year. You know what I'm saying? Because people right now, people on it. But you know how it is. Crunk will be here for a minute, then it'll leave, but it always come back.
Because it's energy. Yeah, it's gonna always come back.
Yeah, things will slow down, and then it'll come back, and people will be on something else, and then it'll come back, and then it also mutates into other forms.
Right.
You know?
Still, that's the crazy shit, because the youngsters keep it alive.
Yeah, they keep it alive. The youngsters keep it alive.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole ASAP crew, ASAP Rocky, Ferg, all them, Waka Flocka, all the young guys that, you know, they older now, but when they was young, they was the ones bringing it back. I always give Waka Flocka the credit for bringing Crunk back.
Yeah,
Waka Flocka.
The one, when he came out, he had the energy, and you know why? Man. I was in the studio one time. He was like, my big brother, all he listened to was Crunk shit. Like, he was like, all he listened to was Lil Jon, Boys, and all that shit.
Yeah, he had a song called Tear the Club Down or something like that. Something like Tear the Club Up. And yeah, he man, me and Walker were super close. We had a bunch of conversations. He tell me all the time, like, man, I love y'all boys, man.
Well, I wanna, if we do the tour,
Walker,
we gotta do the album too.
3 6 Mafia, Lil Jon, Walker.
Everybody that's turned the fuck up, we bringing them out.
Yin Yang, we could go for days, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Go for days.
So
let's do
that'll
it.
Be dope. That'll be super dope.
Love you, brother.
Everybody out there, you see, it's Memphis and ATL love. We always been clicked up.
Always
been love. But
always.
But you know, it just 20 plus years.
Yeah, it
25.
just people try to mix it up, but we should have been got on there and told them they had this conversation, bro. People always mixing it up. It's official. Lil Jon, but you know, Lil Jon, I give you this credit. What we all was doing and building, you took it to another fucking level. I mean, 3 6 Mafia took it to a level, but you took it to a totally different level. I give you that credit right there, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You're still taking it to another level. You fucking doing car commercials now.
Yeah, can you believe this shit? We from the goddamn hole in the wall, denim and diamonds and goddamn 559s to Hyundai commercials.
Man, we just got we just
made it
enjoying the
out.
fruits of our labor, bro.
Yeah, man. And you look good, you look healthy. You
too, bro.
Sober for a long time too, right?
2 years sober this month.
Man,
Yeah,
that's a
what's
blessing,
up?
man.
Yeah. How long you sober now?
About 3 years.
Yeah, you look good, bro. Y'all eating muscles and shit. We done came a long way since them 2012 Vegas days. I'll tell you that, bro.
Drinking everything and doing everything. Yeah, I'm just glad to see us all still out here and able to do it. Like, you still producing, I'm still producing. We using our God-given talents. We're healthy. We don't raise our kids. Our kids is damn grown and shit.
Yeah, grown.
And it's just a blessing, man. And I'm glad that all of this shit happened because we woke our communities back up so they can be like, you know what? I want to see them live. We ain't seen 3 6 in a while. We ain't seen Lil Jon in a while. Or I want to see them all together. We we're talking and we woke the energy back up for this Crunk shit. So I love it.
Man,
I love it
what's
too,
up?
bro. It needed to happen, man.
So there you have it. DJ Paul and Lil Jon had a whole conversation about this Crunk shit, and I'm pretty sure you got the answers you're looking for. I didn't deny anything Lil Jon actually said on the Breakfast Club. I'm just glad they actually revised what he was talking about. But the most important question is, what is your thoughts? Do you agree with these guys? I mean, you really can't actually say do you agree or not because they came from that era. But what is your thoughts on this whole interview? Leave that in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I holla. Next time on Black TV.